because she thinks because I said hello. So there's lots of cards that I have here today, and we're going to go through them all, and we're going to see what wants to come out. We're going to see what shows up for us in here. So just feeling into the energy of what's been happening for you this week, and how have you been feeling in your body? I'm feeling all the feels in my body today. I'm feeling, there's the thing that came up just before I started was disappointment. And it can be disappointment in yourself. It can be disappointment in others. It can be disappointment in the situation. But realizing, when we hold that disappointment, it's just pointing us to where we need to shift some things, where we want to come more into alignment with ourselves. So just noting that today, if that came up, I don't know why that came up for me. It just really showed up today. So we're going to pick some, in some areas, we're going to pick some cards around what do we need, how do we get it, and what's stopping us. So let's just see what comes out. What do we need? How do we get it? And what is stopping us? So the Queen of Wands has come out. So just looking at her, she's fruitful. Yeah. The Five of Cups, great. And okay, beautiful. Let's see what we've got here. So what do we need? How do we get it? And what's stopping us? So the upside down ones I'm taking is what's stopping us today too, and just feeling into what's happening. So these readings are all over the place, and they just bring all the energies together so that I know where to be guided. So the Queen, if you're looking at her, she's coming from nature. She's got her staff, Queen of Wands. She's ready to go. She's all dressed up. She's wearing what she wants to wear. I really note that in this Queen of Wands. She wears what she wants. So finding your uniqueness around yourself, your uniqueness. What do you like to wear? How do you like to wear it? And where is that coming from? Is that coming from that deep innate space in you, in the natural part of you? Or is that coming from because someone says that you should look like that? So this week, finding your unique self and starting to express that space. How can you do that? Is it in your clothes? Is it in how you deliver, like doing this live, something different, doing something that is out of your comfort zone, that is showing who you truly are? And so the Five of Cups here, reminder when you are showing up as you, when you're starting to really, don't bring the old things with you. Don't look at what hasn't worked before, or I don't want to try that. This guy's just looking at these 3 cups that are spilt. He's forgetting about these 2 that have this eccentric part of you. They're forgetting about those parts, and he's looking at the old parts that you used to be. So reminder to self that let's not look at the old stuff. Let's start with a fresh, new, what do I want to wear? It's like she's just sat down on her throne, and she's just starting to actually be who she is. So she's about to turn around. So don't get caught up in the old. And because when we do get caught up in the old, that leads us on to the next one, where we can have that heartbreak. We've all had the heartbreak. We've all had the things that have happened to us that we feel like have been against us. But let's realize too that is not always the case. That the heartbreak and stuff can bring us to this newness. It can break us open into our newness and into where we truly desire to be. So using these 2 as a what is it called? Like that you can bring it out of you, that they're not bad, that everything is happening for and with you so that you can become the person that you truly desire. And then the Magician is upside down. So what's as above, so below. It's like sometimes we can mix ourselves up. We can mix it up to not realize what we truly desire. So what's in our way is when we create our magic and we become ourselves and we really start showing up in that space, we can, if we're upside down in that, if we're a bit skew-whiffed, if we're following what has been, if we're listening to others and not doing what we want, then our magic can be skew-whiffed. We can feel like we're trying lots of things, but things aren't working, and we're just not feeling abundant in that. We're not coming from our natural nature. And so that's what these guys are talking about today. So let's just put them there, and let's just see what the next lot want to share with us. So let me know if that's resonating. I can't actually see you today, so I'm sorry I can't comment on anyone's anythings, but I will have a look later. So let's see what these cards want to share with us today around all of that, like being in our true nature, being in our organic self. I feel like that. What is our organic self? What is our true self? What is it when you be true to yourself? Let's just see. Well, our sacral chakra, absolutely, especially in my world, that is an absolute part of where you want to be. Because our sacral chakra is, to me, our power source. And whether you have are a male or a female, you have an energetic womb. And this is where that sacral energy can come in. So pulling on that orange energy this week, pulling on that warmth within your being, like deep down, we're moving down into those sacral, those lower chakras and starting to fill them up. And this is where that partnership and alliances come in. So we use when we're using our whole body and our whole being, we're coming back into wholeness now. So this is our power source. So we need to ignite that and allow that to come into play. And then we need to partnership and alliances. We need to join together all of our parts. We've been living very separate. So for us this is our wholeness. This is us coming into our authentic self, and so our wholeness we have to partnership with ourselves. We have to find all of our parts. So this week's about bringing all your parts back together and seeing it for its truth, not getting caught up in the old and how it has been. Keep coming into that sacral space of this is my power and this is who I am and this is my truth and who is that, and really questioning yourself this week and bringing all of your parts together. So that's so cool. Now we've got some of these ones. I've just grabbed whichever cards were popping out. These guys have been wanting to work with me for the last few days, so we go into that. And if you ever want a reading, if you ever want to just roll with this, and we go through and we find out what's what, and so that you have a direction, so that you have some space and you can really feel into the energy that is actually flowing around you right now. So let's go into this. Here we go, the Magician again. Okay, so the Magician is here and the Magician is here. So emphasis on find your magic. What is your magic to be able to hold such beautiful space in yourself? And the Judgment card. So the Judgment, most of the times, judgment for me. So if you're judging others or if you're judging yourself, most of the time we judge ourselves fairly harshly. So in amongst this scenario here is all the things that are happening within our psyche and where we have been coming from. To be able to get to these guys, we have to start to listen. We have to start to hear and to connect with our wholeness. And so again, the judgment for me is listening to all of these parts. Start doing some journaling. This week is journaling time. You need to get it out on paper, or start speaking it to your friends and family and really start to hear what you're actually saying. Is it following her? Or are you spread out and in your old heartbreak and, the cups that have spilt, instead of actually turning around and starting to walk towards your divineness, your authenticity, your truth? So that's what I feel these guys, especially when you get a double up. It's really emphasizing the Magician. So you've started to do it. You've started to step into her, and the Magician's saying, right, next level. Let's pull out some magic. Okay, and we've got these last cards. Let's just see what we've got here. Hopefully, I'm not sure how long this one will end up being. There we go. Wouldn't you believe it? The Magician again. You are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So you can't deny that. You need to work with that energy of the Magician, the magic within you, and not getting caught when it gets skew-whiffed or cloak and daggering yourself and smothering yourself with old heartbreak and looking in the wrong direction. My father-in-law used to always say, you're not asking the right question. This is showing here to create your magic, to be able to hold that. You need to start with the power within. You need to connect to all of your parts so that you can shine this beautiful divineness. So you are ready. It's time to go. So this one, just the last little message here. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself so that these two can really shine this week. So I hope that you're in for a good week. You're in for a lot of journaling. You're in for being true to yourself so that you can carry this on throughout your life. So this week is about getting it all out on the table, allowing yourself to be seen by yourself, and really being true with you. So if you're looking for more clarity on that and you're wanting to have a reading with me, I do 15-minute questions, which you don't even have to be there for. We can just organize that, online. And otherwise we do a deep dive where I'm actually on the phone, or in person if you're around Northern Rivers, and we can really dive into this and really find out what's the direction, what's the ideal space for you to be in, and what do you need to do to start to clear all of that space so that you can have what you want. If you are interested in those, please DM me and we can work that out. And also just a reminder about this beautiful patch that I wear every day. I've got quite a few different types now that I wear, but ideally this patch, if you are wanting to, really feel better than what you are feeling right now, contact me and I will have a conversation with you, because these things are changing my life and I'm watching them change so many people's lives, and I want to share it out, because when there's something new, people can be, stuck in this space of, oh, I don't know, I don't understand it, I'm unsure, which means they don't get to stand in their grace. So these when there's something new, find out, be curious. This is this week. Be curious about what is your magic? What is your truth? What do you want to bring now? Because it's right here. It's time to go. It's time to find it and collect it and play and live in your magic. So that really excites me. Who have we got? Robinson. Thank you. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Just being ourselves and finding ourselves. And this one I feel like I want to bring right out. So these guys are really going to work together. We're going to go down into our deeper spaces of ourselves and find our truth and find our magic. So have the best week ever. Blessings to you all. And I will speak to you soon.